Welcome to Real at Midnight, a podcast where we uncork and unwind. I'm Jessica.
I'm Gao.
And I'm Pa Houa. So for today's episode, we wanted to talk about dating. But before we get started on that, we're going to play a little game I'm sure y'all know called Bang, Marry, Kill. So we all kind of came up with our own lists. So I think I'm going to start with mine first.
All right, go for it, Pa Houa. Let's see what you have.
So I have Zac Efron, Chris Hemsworth, and Ryan Gosling. Who would you bang, marry, or kill?
Ooh. I think I'll marry Zac Efron. Have you guys seen his new documentary on Netflix? I forget what it's called, but the one where he travels around the world and he does all these new experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even know he had.
Yeah.
Really?
I've seen it around, but I haven't really watched it.
I forget what it's called, but I watched a couple episodes and it's pretty good. So I feel like maybe if I marry him, then I'll get to go and travel like with him too. Maybe I'll kill Chris Hemsworth and bang Ryan Gosling.
Oh, okay. Dang. I mean, I was going to say, I would marry Zac Efron too, but I would kill off Ryan. He's cute, but I think Chris Hemsworth is cuter, more manly with all those muscles.
Yeah, I could kind of see that.
That's true too.
Mm-hmm. I would marry Zac Efron. This weekend I was watching like marathoning High School Musical.
Oh, that's a good one.
Classic.
Yes.
Yeah, so I would marry Zac Efron, and then I would probably bang Chris Hemsworth, and then kill the other guy because I don't really know him.
Ryan Gosling. I think he's in Deadpool, right? Or am I thinking about the wrong Ryan?
No, that's Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, dang.
Is he in The Notebook?
Yeah, The Notebook. I haven't seen that, but I think that's...
He's cute, but
yeah.
I was never really that crazy about him.
Man, I have my Ryans all wrong here. But I'm pretty sure I know which Chris you're talking about. The one who was dating Miley Cyrus, right?
No,
or
that's
no,
Liam.
What?
Yeah,
Okay,
Chris Hemsworth,
then
that's
the
Thor.
brother. Yeah,
What? Thor.
Oh my God. Then I totally have my people wrong.
You still kill him, or you?
No, I changed my mind. I would bang Thor, and then I'll kill Ryan.
Also, we'll pick the same thing.
I was like, oh my God, all these Ryan, all these Chris. Like, I have no idea who is who. Sorry, I don't really watch. Is Thor a Marvel?
Is it?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Teacher's gonna be so disappointed.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna be disappointed in me too.
This is why I don't know my celebrities.
I know who Thor is. I just don't know if it's like if he's from Marvel or like from DC comics.
He's from Marvel.
Okay.
I think DC is Batman, yeah, and Superman and Wonder Woman.
They all look the same. They're from the same. I'm just kidding. I'm
Discover
gonna get canceled.
Okay, who wants to share next?
Okay, I have one. These are groups. So
Okay.
BTS, One Direction, and Jonas Brothers.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I would marry BTS because I feel like BTS is too young for me to bang or whatever.
But aren't they around our age though?
I
Or are
think
they
they're
younger?
No, I think the
Really?
oldest, my sister told me, she's a huge BTS ARMY fan. She said the oldest is 28.
Oh, just got the pico.
Yeah.
No.
No,
No, they look like my little brothers. So
they do look really young.
yeah. So I'll just marry BTS.
But you're gonna marry someone young. I'm gonna bang them.
I know that sounds so bad. Because I don't like One Direction, so
So you're gonna kill them?
I'd probably kill One Direction.
You're really trying to cancel us.
My bad. I would bang the Jonas Brothers, and then I would marry BTS with like no intimacy. I feel like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would probably agree with Jessica. I'd probably marry BTS. I'm a new army baby right here.
Yep.
My sister got me.
She was listening to BTS when I walked into her house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
So I would marry them. I would probably kill One Direction just because I'm not the biggest fan of them. I know their songs.
Yeah, I know their songs, but I'm not crazy about them. You know, the
Right.
first concert that I've been to was actually their concert because they came to sing at our school.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Really?
North High.
One Direction did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
I didn't even know they were here.
It was like back then. Because aren't they from Minnesota or something?
No,
they?
they're from the UK.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, and then what was I?
You're really going to get us demoted from all this podcast and stuff.
Who's the other group then?
What other group? From Minnesota?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ah, no, let's erase that. Oh my gosh.
I like that.
No,
one.
that's you.
My bad. Don't cancel us. Okay.
Dude, we need a culture lesson.
Yeah.
Culture lesson.
Yeah.
Wait, so are you still gonna kill them? Even though you.
Oh, I think I was thinking of the wrong people.
I think so.
Yeah, because
Oh.
One Direction consists of hairstyles.
Zayn.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Other
yeah.
people.
What the heck? I know who One Direction is.
Yeah, I thought you know who Zayn is.
Fine. I'd probably kill BTS because I don't want to.
You are not a true army. You're
No.
probably trying to get
No. I love BTS, but I just don't have that kind of. I don't know. I just don't feel that way towards them. Like, I like them, but.
I'm
No.
gonna tell your Jungkook.
Yeah, who are you gonna marry? One
I'm gonna-
Direction?
Wait, never mind. Yeah, I would still marry BTS, bang the Jonas Brothers, and kill One Direction. Yeah.
I agree too.
Yeah.
I would do the same.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
like, I'm not a big BTS fan, but I think I know them maybe a little bit more than One Direction, or maybe I like them a little bit more than One Direction. And is it Jimin?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
yours, right?
Yeah, he has just such a good voice, but I've only like listened to maybe one or two of their songs. But you know, like they have so much talent, and there's so many of them. Like,
They're really
dang,
good.
can you marry all of them? Wow, and definitely bang Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
They're very sexy.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna marry Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
I know, I
Oh,
feel like you're
really?
a pretty big fan of them.
Yeah.
You went to their concert.
Yeah, yeah. The concert was so good. We were so close to them. What a dream to go again.
No, I saw Nick Jonas sing, but he's so sexy.
Yeah,
I
the Demi
know.
Lovato concert.
Mhm.
Yes. Oh.
Mm-hmm. He was really good.
Oh, at the State Fair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw Demi Lovato in concert too, but that was with someone else.
Yeah, he sang that Bacon song, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go look up this song when I get home.
All right, Jessica, you want to go next?
Yeah, I could go next. So I have Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, and Miley Cyrus.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm gonna kill off Miley Cyrus, bang Demi Lovato, and then marry Selena Gomez.
Okay.
Dang. Okay. I will marry Demi Lovato because I love her voice.
Mm-hmm.
I probably bang Miley Cyrus. I feel like she's fun and wild. I don't know.
Oh,
And then I'll probably kiss Selena Gomez. I don't know. I think she's fine. I don't think I'm the biggest fan of her. I think I'm more of a fan of Miley Cyrus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she's a total feminist. So
Well,
like I'm
that's
more of
true.
a fan of her.
I would. I don't know. I want to marry and bang Demi Lovato.
Just one.
you have to choose just one.
I'd probably marry Selena Gomez and then bang Demi Lovato and then kill Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, I think she's too wild for
She's
me.
really wild.
Dang.
But she seems cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like a cool friend. I maybe want to be friends with her.
I think you're the Miley Cyrus in this group.
No.
Yeah,
It's not
in our
me.
trio. I
You're the
think
wild one, just the crazy one.
which is
Gal's the innocent with quotation
Selena.
marks.
Selena. Oh man.
Okay, I'll share my next one. So I have Michael B. Jordan, Brad Pitt, and Trey Songz.
That's so funny. I have Michael B. Jordan in my other one, and then Zac Efron in my other one too.
I know I have the Jonas Brothers in one of mine too.
Oh really?
Yeah, I have the Jonas Brother and Zac.
Oh,
Efron in
dang.
mine.
Who are the other three? The other two again? I forget. Michael B. Jordan.
Brad Pitt and Trey Songz.
I need a refresher of how Brad Pitt looks like.
He's old now.
Maybe I'll kill Trey Songz. Because I don't really know him.
Studio Girl.
I don't really follow him or know him. So then do I want to bang or marry Michael B. Jordan?
He's
I know.
so cute. He's so hot.
the
Those
sexiest
abs.
man alive for this year.
Is he?
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys didn't know that?
No,
He is.
he deserves it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just marry him. That way I can have him forever. And then I'll bang
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Yeah.
I'd probably kill Brad Pitt. I'd probably marry Trey Songz because he can sing to me.
So sexy.
Yeah, he is. And then I'll bang Michael B. Jordan because he's so sexy too. Just want to lick those abs.
Yeah, I think that's what I would marry Michael B. Jordan. He's so hot. I'd probably kill Brad Pitt as well. Like he's cute, but he's getting older now.
He is.
And then I'll bang Trey Songz because he's super sexy too, and he can sing and dance.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Right.
Sing to me.
Okay, I have my next one.
Okay.
Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, or Iggy Azalea.
Ooh.
I would definitely kill Iggy just because I'm not as crazy about her.
Mm.
But dang, Cardi B though. I'd probably bang Cardi B and then marry Nicki Minaj. Yeah.
I was thinking I would marry Cardi B, bang Nicki Minaj, and kill Iggy. I just follow Cardi B more, so I kind of know her a little bit more and like how she stands up for herself and for her family and
Yeah, that's true.
all that. So I just really like that about her.
Yeah.
Mm. I think I would also kill Iggy.
Yeah.
Nothing against her. Like I've listened to her songs.
Right,
She's
right.
fine. But I think I would marry Nicki Minaj. I think I love Cardi B.
Yeah.
But
We know.
yeah. But I don't know. I think I remember seeing somewhere that Cardi B was trying to fight Nicki Minaj, and did she throw her shoe at Nicki Minaj? I was like, oh, that's kind of immature. Like, why would you do that? It was at an event. And so
Yeah.
I think just because Nicki Minaj seems a little more mature and she writes her own songs, that I would probably marry her.
I said that I would bang Cardi B just because I feel like she'd be fun in bed. Like,
I mean, listen to her songs, right?
right. I have Zac Efron, The Weeknd, and Nick Jonas.
Oh, I got it. I will kill The Weeknd. I love his music, but I don't know. I don't think I would. I'm just gonna end it there. And then of course I'll marry Zac Efron and then bang Nick Jonas.
I would say the same. I think I'll still marry Zac Efron, like I said earlier. Even as much as I love Nick Jonas too.
I know you're a big fan, and here you are.
I know.
I'm not marrying any of them.
Yeah, I think I would have to say the same too. Like, I like The Weeknd, but I'd probably kill him. And then I'd probably still marry Zac Efron and Nick Jonas just because I liked Zac Efron before I got into Nick Jonas. So
That's true.
Because the High School Musical,
Yeah.
classic.
yeah.
I have another one along the lines of Jonas Brothers. So Kevin Jonas, Joe Jonas, or Nick Jonas.
That's the one I put down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like just the Jonas Brothers. Which one?
I was like, since we're going off of this Nick Jonas vibe.
Well, I would marry Nick Jonas just because he's so cute. And then
But Kevin Jonas is so like family oriented.
that's true, but I don't
He's
know.
just like a hubby.
I don't know Kevin that much. So
Yeah, he's not really out there compared to the
Yeah.
other two brothers.
Yeah. And then I'd probably bang Joe. Yeah.
Kill Kevin.
Kill Kevin. Yeah.
Oh man.
Really? I think I will maybe marry Kevin and then bang Nick and then kill Joe.
Really?
Really?
Dang. Okay. Well, I know younger me would marry Joe. Because
Oh.
I was a huge Joe fan from what was that?
Camp Rock.
Yeah, so Demi Lovato.
Yep.
Because I think he was the lead in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a big Joe fan. But I think now I would probably marry Nick. Because he really like glow up
I
He
know.
did.
Yeah.
from back then.
Dang,
Yep.
his body though, like something else now.
Yeah, so I'd probably marry him. I would kill Kevin.
Yeah.
Sorry. He is a family man, but again, like I don't know too much about
Right.
him. And then I would just bang Joe. Okay, so I have my girl group. I have Beyonce, Rihanna, and Jennifer Lopez.
Say that one more time.
Beyonce, Rihanna, and Jennifer Lopez.
They all got the big booty. Here you go first, go.
So Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez, and
Rihanna.
Rihanna. Oh, I like all of them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're all really good.
This is tough.
Should I go?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I said I would kill Jennifer Lopez. I love her. She looks hot. She looks amazing at her age.
Wait, you would say
Yeah, but
you
I'd still kill her.
Oh.
I would marry Rihanna. I mean, Fenty Beauty.
Oh yeah,
Dang.
She's killing it out there.
that's true.
So I'd probably marry her. And then I'll bang Beyonce because, I mean, it's Queen Bee.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would do.
I think I would kill Jennifer Lopez too, but I would marry Rihanna. Wait, did you say marry? I would say bang Rihanna and then marry Jennifer. No.
Beyonce.
Oh my God, I got them all confused. Okay. I'm going to marry Beyonce and then bang Rihanna and then kill Jennifer Lopez. There you go.
Jessica?
Okay. I guess I would also kill Jennifer Lopez as well. Like she's hot, but like didn't really get into her until like later. Rihanna.
Why you might kill Rihanna now?
But Pa Houa mentioned her makeup, so I don't know. I
Yeah.
want
And
her
her
makeup too.
lingerie line.
Yeah.
She's a good singer too.
Mhm.
I mean, she doesn't have a lot of new music out, but before she was so good.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I can name more hits for Beyonce and Rihanna than Jennifer Lopez.
Yes, that's true.
In
Jennifer
America,
Lopez is more
anyway,
like
so.
movies. I've seen her in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does a lot of
More
acting.
acting.
Yeah. What's that new movie that she did?
Oh,
dancing?
Hustlers.
Hustlers.
Hustler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With,
That one. She was.
she was killing it in there.
She
I
was
know.
hella
Dang.
hot in there.
Gotta rewatch that.
Yes, but I would still kill Jennifer Lopez, and then I would marry Rihanna, and then I would bang Beyonce.
Nice.
I don't have any more.
Gal, do you have any more?
So one of them is Shawn Mendes, Zayn, and Zac Efron.
I would marry Zac Efron, bang Shawn Mendes, and then kill Zayn.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I would still marry Zac Efron, but
Yeah,
I will
same.
kill Shawn Mendes
Really?
and bang Zayn.
Yeah, Zayn's hot.
Zayn's sexy.
What's his name again? Shawn Mendes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's
He's
the one.
cute.
What? Really?
I think
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
cute.
I think
He's
he's-
dating Camila,
Yeah.
right?
Camila
Okay.
Cabello.
Yeah, I think he's cute. I don't know. I don't really know Zayn, so that's probably why.
He's from One
Pillow
Direction.
Talk.
Yeah, I know.
That's his one hit.
Yeah. I know him, like his name, but like I don't follow him that much. So
He's still sexy. I'd bang him and kill Shawn Mendes.
Heck yeah.
Shawn Mendes has good music, though.
He does.
Shawn Mendes was hot in that Senorita music video.
Yes.
I was like, ooh, rough me up too. Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that's all we have for our Bang, Marry, Kill game. So let's talk about dating. What is dating? What would you guys define dating as?
That's tough because dating means so many different things to people.
Yeah.
Like it depends on the person.
I want to say that dating is where you like someone and you like you're not exclusive. Like I don't know. It's hard cuz I want to say that it's where you're getting to know someone but you're not obligated to like stick with them. Like you can still you can still like date other people too. But then I feel like if I was dating someone and then they're like also dating other people too, I would be really heartbroken. So I don't know.
So it's not like exclusive or inclusive.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
It's
think
hard.
it's defined by the people in the relationship.
Yeah.
What dating is.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you said, Jessica, dating could be like we're also seeing other people, but it could also be we're just seeing each other and we're boyfriend, girlfriend, and that's it.
Yeah. Wait, so if you're dating, are you labeled boyfriend and girlfriend? I was thinking about dating, like, you go on dates. I don't know.
Like before you have labels.
Yeah.
Labels.
Because I mean,
Yeah, because that's dating too.
yeah. So it's like there's different forms of dating. Because we still go on dates when we're married and
That's
we're not,
true.
you know, single.
So how do you define dating then? So is dating just going on dates, or is dating with the dates and the label?
I don't think it needs labels for dates.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so too. But then when you're saying, when like someone tells you like, yeah, I'm talking to this girl and we've been on a couple of days, and you're like, oh, so you guys are dating? And they're like, no, we're
yeah,
not
that's
dating.
true.
Yeah.
Because I get that a lot. So then to me, that's like, that means that dating to them means it needs a label, like boyfriend, girlfriend, or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever that may be to people, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
But I think if I was younger, I would say dating would include those labels. But then now that I'm older, I feel like dating doesn't or should not include those labels.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Like growing up, you learn that you don't have to have labels to be considered as people in a dating kind of relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I know friends who had that kind of relationship where they're seeing each other, but they don't have any names, but they're still dating. Like,
Oh, like they're just
Hanging out. I think that's like a term they would use.
like they're just hanging out.
yeah,
And they're not official.
yeah,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
I don't know. It's hard. I'm 27. I don't know what dating is too.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I mean, we're all married now, so we just need right.
Right. I guess I don't have to worry about that anymore.
I know,
Unless-
but now that I reflect about it and like how much you've grown since like when you first had your first
First
boyfriend to
date,
now
yeah.
that when you're married, it's kind of like the evolution of dating and what dating means or what it means to have a boyfriend or girlfriend and where you want that path to go.
So let's say dating is where you're just dating people and you're not official and you guys don't have labels. Now, like right now, would you guys, if you guys were not married, would you guys go on like dates, like multiple dates?
Yeah, we would.
Yeah.
To go on dates, like go out and do something together like that. Is that what you mean?
Wait, no, let's erase that part. I think I asked my question.
Okay, I think you should define date because in my mind, I'm thinking of date as like two individuals going out to do something that could
But
be romantic,
yeah.
right? Like a romantic outing.
That's how we define dating now.
Is that how?
Or is
you
that
guys-
how you're defining
I think
dating
that's
now?
just how I define it.
I mean, I am also defining dating by like we're boyfriend, girlfriend, and we're sitting in our own separate homes and we're still dating.
Yeah. Well, for my point of view, I thought that dating would be where you're you're getting to know like people, and then if everything goes well, then you're taking it to the next step where you become official.
So before you get those
Oh.
labels.
Yeah.
Wow, so we all have really different definition
Yeah.
of dating then. Because I feel like even after, like what you said, Jessica, the dating part where you get to know each other and you're in a relationship afterwards and you're still going on those dates and getting to know each other, I feel like that's still, to me, that's still dating too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
because even if you do have those labels, oh, we're an official couple now, like we still go on dates,
Yeah.
yeah.
you know?
I still tell Val, like, when are you going to take me on a date?
I do that with TK too. I was like, when are we going on a date?
No.
And we're married.
I know, me too. I'm like, I want to go on a date. You want to go on a date? He's like, sure.
What is a date? I'm just kidding.
But then now when we say it like that, when we're married, it's like going on a date means we're going out to do
Out.
something.
Yeah.
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 So maybe the definition changes.
Depending on the situation that you're in.
And the
Yeah.
person too, however they want to define it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dating is hard to define.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you consider your first ever date then?
I don't know if you would consider this a date, but to me, it kind of felt like a date because I think I was on my way to work. I walked to work because my workplace at that time was nearby my high school. And so I walked to work and he walked me to work. And then we hung out and then we just talk. And it was like before I started work. I don't remember what we did. I think we just kind of hung out there and then we talked and then we held hands. Very high schoolish. We didn't do a ton of stuff because, we're broke high schoolers.
Right.
And so I don't know. Is that considered a date? Because we were talking, getting to know each other. We didn't go out to dinner. Didn't buy each other gifts. We didn't do anything super romantic. We just sat and talked.
I would consider it as a date just because you're spending time together and you're getting to know each other. Yeah, I would consider it as a date.
Yeah, that's funny because that reminds me of when Bob first asked me to go have tea and coffee with him, and it was my birthday. And to me, it was like, okay, just go, get to know you. But then I think about like, hey, when was our first date? Like you think about that first moment, right? So now it's kind of like,
Was that your first date with him?
yeah. Oh, I mean, I guess, yeah. But I don't know when my first date was. I remember my first kiss. I don't remember if that was my first date too. But it was it was at a movie theater. We went to go see a movie together. I don't recall what the movie was, but it was over at Carmike. That's all I remember. Because we were in high school then. And, like high school age, you don't have a lot of money. There's not a lot of things you can do.
Right.
We went to separate high schools too. So it wasn't like we can just hang out with each other every day during school hours or right away after school. So it was more like a weekend kind of thing. I don't know. To me, dating, it's like, oh, we're boyfriend girlfriends now. Oh, we're dating. And then we go on actual dates together. So.
Yeah, I don't really remember what went down for my first date because I feel like when growing up, my parents were strict on my sisters and I, so we didn't really go out that much with like boyfriends. That boyfriend, I think, like we went to the same high school, so we saw each other like every day. So just like meeting up before class and walking to class, I think those are the times where we actually got to know each other, like just those passing times. But I don't think we actually went out on a date like that before. Not that I can remember.
I don't know how people date during passing time. Like, how is that enough time to get to know each other?
Talk about that.
Well, you walk each other to class.
I mean, how does that even work? And how does the guy get there before class is even done with?
That's true.
I think it is odd because I remember in high school, even in middle school, like couples would date and then the guy would always walk the girl to class, and then they'd like talk outside of her classroom, and then they'll hug or I don't know, kiss. Whatever. Yeah, and then he'll run to his class because he didn't want to be late.
Sacrifices. You better make that sacrifice if you want it.
Yeah, I never really understood that. I never had that kind of relationship. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you guys went to different schools, huh?
And I always feel like it was awkward. When you're not a part of that, it's like, oh,
yeah.
I see that couple all the time.
Like you see those couples that like hug and kiss like before
Hold
they go to class.
hands
Yeah.
all the time.
Now that I look at it, it's like, what the heck were you thinking?
The high school puppy love, you know? But sometimes it turns into high school sweethearts too. So
Yeah.
Yes. We shouldn't hate on it too
Yes,
much.
yes.
So who do you think should pay for the first date?
Honestly, I would say that I would expect him to pay for the first date just because if you're asking me out on a date and you want to take me out, I expect you to pay for it. But then if I was to ask you on a date, I would pay for it, What are your thoughts?
I don't think I really have any kind of expectation for who pays for the first date. I think if he asked me, sure, I wouldn't expect him to pay for it. I think I would like to do maybe like a splitsy.
Yeah.
Same.
Unless if he offers, he's like, no, like I really want to pay for this first date. I don't know. Because I think some guys, they kind of want to show off in the first date. Oh, I can pay for this, you know, which
Dang,
is
they better
nice.
pay for all the other ones too then.
Right.
It's a nice gesture, but I do not expect him to pay for it because I can pay for my own stuff. I don't know, just that kind of mindset.
Yeah, I agree too. Would just go in and ask, like, can I help you pay for this, or should we split the bill? And if they say sure, then let's split. But if they're like being very aggressive about it, then yeah, I'll pay for it. Like, I can save, I don't know, $5.
I don't know. Like whenever I went on dates, and then when it comes to the time where like we have to see who pays for it, like I don't know. I just get anxious because like I guess I just don't know how to ask. Like, hey, did you want to split it, or I can take care of it? Because I just never liked going out to eat like that.
Yeah. If you say let's split it, or should I pay for it, do you think they're more inclined to say,
No, I got it. I got it. Like that.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it's awkward because I'm. This is a funny reference, but I was watching one of my favorite shows, How I Met Your Mother, and Ted talks about like the. I think he called it the check dance, where like he hopes the girl would reach for the check, but then he'll go in and reach for it too, and so he'll be like, "Oh no, I'll pay for it. No, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it." But like he knows he wants to pay for it, but he wants the girl to still like attempt to pay for
Yeah.
it, or like initiate like, "Oh, I'll pay for it," because if he automatically goes and reaches for it, and the girl doesn't do anything, she doesn't say anything, she's just like, "Oh, cool, thanks for paying," then he's more inclined or more likely to not go on a second date with her because of that, like, I guess social gender norms expectation, you know, hoping like, oh, the guy has to pay for the date.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean, I only expect a guy to pay if he asks me to ask me out. But then if I was to ask you out, then I would pay. Like, you can expect me to pay for it, you know?
So how do you both agree to go on dinner together and then split the bill?
Um,
Do you know, because usually it's just one person asking, like, hey, you want to go for dinner?
right. Well, then I'm expecting him to pay.
like, who initiated
Yeah,
first,
he
right? From
initiated, yeah.
your point of view.
Yeah, he initiated
I see.
it.
But
so.
I mean, you also agree, right?
Right, but I mean, if we go out to dinner, like we could probably go out to a movie, and I could pay for it if the date goes well, you know.
Oh,
Okay.
so you'll offer the second time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see.
But if it's just dinner and he asks you,
yeah.
then
I would expect
He
him
should-
to pay.
yeah.
Yeah.
okay. I think I've heard that maybe instead of dinner, people just go out for drinks, right? Because then you can just pay for your own drink, so you don't have to worry about a whole
Yeah.
meal. And if the date's going well, then maybe you can buy him a drink, and he can buy you a drink. So there's not as
Yeah.
much pressure.
Well, I've never experienced that because I've never gone out and like did drinks before. So I've only done like lunch dates or like dinner dates.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Not even boba dates?
no,
Oh.
I don't think so. I don't
Well,
remember.
that can be something for you and teacher. And you and Paho.
And I don't think we do boba dates.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta
we
go
just-
for a full meal.
Meal or drinks? Oh, let's talk about meetup. How do you prefer to meet up for these dates? Let's talk about like high school meetups. How did that go down for you guys?
Like, what do you mean meetups? Can you explain again? Sorry.
Like, did he come pick you up? Did his mom come
Oh.
pick you up?
Oh,
Did
okay.
your parents drop you off? How did that happen?
Oh, my parents would never ever drop me off.
Is it something that they wouldn't do, or it's just something you don't want them to do?
You know, Hmong culture, something they don't want to do. Like, they don't want to drop their daughter off at this
Oh,
place
yeah,
to go
yeah.
date this guy when they should be home under my roof, you know, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. So, usually he will come pick me up, and he didn't drive either, so his sister would take him over to pick me up with him, and then we'll go on our date, or else his sister will bring him over, and then we'll hang out at my parents' house. But yeah, but then I learned how to drive at the age of 16, so I was capable of getting places myself too. So there wasn't a lot of limitations in that part.
Have you ever, I guess, picked up a guy before for a date? Do you prefer that, or would you prefer a guy to pick you up? Because I know some people have preferences.
It doesn't matter to me. I think it's whatever's convenient. if you're on the way and we're heading that direction, I can pick you up. That's fine. Like to me, I think it's just inconvenient for someone to go all the way to the other end of town, pick me up, and go back that same direction.
Right. Right.
But if they're willing to do that, then sure.
Right. By all means, come pick me up.
Saves me a gas money too. But sometimes, like this one occasion, I expected the person to drive, but then he ended up saying he didn't drive that day to campus, and so I ended up having to drive us.
Va?
And our other friends, no,
Campus. I'm just kidding.
Right?
no, not Va. And so, I ended up having to drive all of us to the place where we were gonna go, and the friends that I asked to go along with they're willing to, you know. And so at the end of that dinner, I ended up having to drive the guy home too. So it was different. Like I didn't expect that. I expected to be a passenger, not a driver. But you know, like he asked if I was okay to drive, and I said yes. So it was fine. I don't mind driving too. I kind of enjoy driving.
Because I know some guys can they can hurt their ego if a girl drives. Because social standards are saying, oh, the guy needs to, you know, be the man. You need to drive the car. You need to go pick up your lady. And so,
Yeah, but that's okay. Ladies are independent too. They can find their way there, or if they want to, they can ask for a ride too. But I understand, like some guys, they do want to show off their cars too. You know, a lot of Hmong guys are about their car and making sure their car is clean, showing that off.
Yeah, it's the 21st century. We can drive ourselves.
Yeah,
We can pick you up.
Yeah, it's no shame, no big deal.
For me, I think when I was younger, I'd prefer to just meet up at the place. But then now that I can drive and he can drive, or whoever I'm dating can drive, I think I would expect him to come pick me up first. But then, like, I'm okay with driving too if I like you enough, you know.
So you got to be really into him to go pick him up.
Yeah.
Put in the effort.
Yeah. How about you, Pa Houa?
Well, I wouldn't mind picking him up. It's just in high school I didn't drive. I didn't get my license until I was 20 or 21. I was pretty old. I was already in college, and by then I was with TK, and he did all the driving for
Took
us.
you everywhere.
Yes, and he drives manual, so I couldn't even practice driving his car.
Do you want to learn manual?
I do. He's taught me a couple of times, but I still don't have it down yet.
Yeah.
So
That's okay.
I should have put that as one of my goal for next year.
Yeah,
2020,
you
learn
still
how to
can.
drive. Yeah, I'll do it. But yeah, I don't really care. I think I would be kind of embarrassed if my parents dropped me off at that age. I don't know, something about being a teenager and having your parents around is kind of embarrassing. And so I think I wouldn't prefer that. But at the same time, I think I would feel more secure knowing that my parents knew who he was. Like they knew where I was at.
Right.
Because I always had that fear of being kidnapped.
Yeah, that's a real fear.
Yeah, I feel like growing up, my parents or my mom would want to know, like, get to know whoever I'm dating more, just so, like, if I was to get kidnapped or anything, like, she would know who to go to. And she would always expect, like, if we were going to go on a date and he was going to come pick me up, like, she would expect him to come inside and, like, stay for, like, 2 minutes while I go to the bedroom and act like I'm still getting ready.
Did he have to ask your parents to take you out? I know that's been a thing.
No, for Tujer, he didn't ask. He didn't get, well. So my very first date with not my very first date. My second date with Tujer, that was when we reconnected. We were going out to dinner, and then I thought it was just gonna be like a one-time thing where we're just gonna go and then like we're just gonna leave it at that, because like I didn't like him much that time. Yeah, and so sorry, baby. But right now I'm crazy in love with him. Okay. Yeah, because at that time, like, I wasn't crazy about him, so I thought that was just gonna be a one-time thing. So my mom was like, he needs to come inside, blah blah blah, and I'm like, no, it's okay. He's probably not gonna be like significant or important. So.
You said that to your mom?
Yeah.
Things change.
Yeah. So And then I just walked out of the house. But then, yeah, it turned out different than expected.
You two are married now.
Yeah.
We are. Yeah.
Yeah, my parents are also similar. Like before I went out, they would say, I want to meet this guy. If he's going to come pick you up, he needs to come in so I can see what kind of guy he is. You know,
Right.
the typical Hmong parents. So I asked, you know, like, what are your parents' name? Where are they from? Those typical questions. And so I remember TK was the first guy to pick me up to go on a date. I think I was in high school. We were both in high school, I think. And he came to pick me up early in the morning because he wanted to get breakfast before he dropped me off to school. And so I messaged him like, oh, you know, like my mom wants you to come in so she can meet you first before you take me off to breakfast. And so he came in. He was very nice, very kind. And, you know, TK is not fluent in Hmong. So he just speaking broken Hmong.
He
Hmonglish.
tries.
Yes.
Tries.
To my mom. And just saying, oh, you know, like I want to take your daughter out to breakfast and then I'll drop her off at school. And so mom was like, oh, okay, sure. Like, just be sure you drop her off at school. And so I was like, yeah. And then we just left. And then he took me to go eat breakfast at White Castle.
Was that like the first? Wait, did he come inside like after that too? Like after you guys started dating, did he still come inside?
Yeah, he's so cute.
Oh.
But one thing about that story, when he took me to go eat breakfast, he also brought his friend along. So it was not a date. It was just, hey, here's this girl I'm talking to. She's going to eat breakfast with us.
Were you the third wheel, or was
I don't
his
know.
friend the third wheel?
I might have been the third wheel.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't remember the first time Bob met my parents. Like, he didn't have to, or I didn't even ask him to come in and meet my parents. I remember one day when he picked me up to go on a date, he pulled up into our driveway and my dad was mowing the lawn, the front of our
I
lawn
remember
too.
this story.
Yes.
You do?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
told us before.
Have I?
Yes.
Or my dad was
Wearing his sunglasses.
yeah,
Or something?
he was wearing his sunglasses, and then like, but you can see his eyes and his head turn and just like stare at us, mad dogging, like probably mad dogging us. Like,
Your
who's
dad
that
looks pretty
guy?
intense too because he's bald.
Oh, I mean, does Val like that intense too?
Maybe if we didn't know him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we got that look. Like, who is this guy taking my daughter, right? But we went on our date just fine, like no questions asked. I think that was when my parents were okay with us, like just going out and doing our own thing, and they trusted us enough. Or maybe they just got to a point where, you know, they couldn't say anything anymore. But we will never know. But I don't remember the first time I met my parents. I'll have to ask him. He has a better memory, so I'm sure he'll remember.
Yeah, it's probably a big thing for him because he's meeting your parents for the first time.
Yeah.
So it's probably something he would remember.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
So while you guys are on these first dates, do you prefer to make the first move or do you want him to make the first move? And I mean, these first move could be anything. It could be you asking them to go on a date, or maybe you initiate the hand holding, or you go in for the kiss or whatnot.
I feel like if I don't like you like that, then don't try to make any move on me.
But how do you say no to that?
I don't know. You're going to scare me away. That's for sure.
Okay, so what if you're sitting in a movie theater and then your arms are resting on the arm hold,
Oh.
and then he like this
Slid his hand
Yeah.
into
You know,
yours.
it's funny because Tutor actually tried that on me.
and
And I went with it.
see.
I guess. But I feel like
So does that mean that you liked him a little bit then? Enough to say don't try that?
Accepted?
Yeah.
I think that time I was like more okay, yeah, I like you, but I wasn't like I'm in love with you or like I like you a lot, you know. But once I knew that like I actually really liked him, dude, I went for it.
Like
What,
how?
yeah, with what?
With what?
How?
I don't know. You just go for it because we were at a party bus and then
I've never heard
I
this
don't
story.
think I know this
Really?
story
Yeah.
either.
I think I told you guys before.
No, I don't. Party bus?
Yeah, because it was my sister's birthday, so we were at a party bus, and I invited him to come along too, because it was like one of our few days before we actually became boyfriend and girlfriend. The week before the party bus, like that was when I knew that I liked him a lot, and so I don't know. We were in the party bus, I drink a lot, and that liquor courage just made me go in for the kiss.
Oh,
So
I
was
think
that your first kiss?
I think
then?
you
Yeah.
did tell us that.
Yeah,
I
I
remember.
don't remember.
Yeah, I went for the kiss. So yeah.
So you initiated that.
Yeah,
You
so
are
if I like you
bold.
enough, I would initiate it. But if I don't
With that
like
liquor
you,
courage,
yeah.
though.
yeah. No, but I actually had it planned before.
Oh, this is a pre-planned.
Yes, premeditated.
Okay, I didn't know you're like that. Good to know.
Because
That's great.
Yeah,
You go, girl.
Yeah.
yeah, I think I really liked him, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for it and get it over with. Because like the first times are always like the most awkward. I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That's true.
It's like, who goes first? It's like, are you gonna kiss me? Should I kiss you?
right,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I prefer the guy to make the first move. I feel like I'm more reserved, and if he initiates it first and I'm into it, then I would follow along. If he asks if we want to kiss, then that's a added bonus too, because then he's respecting your boundaries, and he's asking for your permission too. So I remember the first time Ivana had her first kiss, he asked if
Well, damn, that made me look hella stuck up or whatever. 'cause
No.
I just went for it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not.
Teachers
I
were
was
like,
not
"Dang."
polite. I just went for it. Like, if you want it or not, I'm coming for it.
Did he respond?
No, he actually liked it.
Oh, see?
He loved it.
See?
He likes that crazy girl.
I guess so.
Yeah, he was a gentleman about it.
That's cute.
Yeah. I think I would also prefer a guy to make the first move, just because similar guy, I think I'm pretty shy and I'm pretty nervous. And I think I'd be scared of rejection. You know, like what if I go in for a kiss and he's like, ooh, no. So I would just
Yeah.
wait.
But then I guess so. But I was thinking that wouldn't he like you enough for a kiss if he were to ask you to a date or something?
But there's always that what if.
That's true.
But what
You
if the
know?
date didn't go well and
Yeah, what if I thought it went well and he didn't, or vice
Yeah.
versa?
Yeah.
So I would prefer him to make the first move, and I think if I'm not into him, then I could at least
Yeah.
be like, oh no, or I don't know, I don't know, reject it in a nice way. I don't dodge it. I don't know. But I mean, TK made the first move. Like he asked me out. Our first kiss. He did not ask me for a kiss. He just went right in,
Yeah.
right in front of my parents' house. He dropped me off, and he just
I thought he.
I thought you were gonna say in front of your parents.
Yeah.
oh
I
no,
was like, damn, this dude got ball.
no, it was outside of my parents' house. But he initiated that, which was fine, I guess.
How do you guys tell a guy that you don't like them, or you don't feel that way towards them?
You mean during a date or?
Just in general, if you guys are like if you guys are friends and you know that he likes you but you don't like them.
You ghost them. I'm just kidding.
I think it would depend. I think if I know he likes me, but he hasn't told me yet, I would just act like I don't know.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because for me, there's a guy that I knew that he liked me, but then I didn't like him like that, and I don't know, it was just frustrating because he kept trying to hang out and all, but then I didn't really want to hang out with him that much, and so I told him that, hey, I only see you as a friend, and I hope you're not getting the wrong message and all that, and then he was just like, what do you mean I like you?
Oh, he turned it.
Yeah, he turned
onto
it
you.
yeah, so I was like, okay, you can do that to me.
Mhm.
That's cool as long as we're on the same page, because
Yeah.
I don't want you to try to pursue me when I don't feel that way for you. And then after that we just stopped talking or stopped hanging out.
As long as it's clear between both sides.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm scared of. That's why I just play dumb. I was like,
Exactly.
I know they like me, but I'm just gonna act like I
Don't
don't
acknowledge
know.
it.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna acknowledge until they fully tell me how they
Yeah.
feel. Because I'm scared they're gonna be like, oh, why are you so full of yourself? I'm just being friendly, you know?
That's true.
Exactly. Or
Yeah.
you're just protecting your own heart too. You don't want to go into that path thinking that he likes you and you try to maybe do something about it and that just ends up breaking your own heart.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
don't know.
oh, I thought he liked me, but he really didn't, and I did this.
Right.
I don't know. I just didn't want him to get the wrong message. So I was like, I'm cutting it here before it gets too crazy.
No, I like that. I think you like try not to waste both of each other's time. You
Yeah.
know.
It takes a lot of courage too to even initiate the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That time I was just
Just
I don't
not
know.
into him.
Yeah, I was not. And I knew that I had to do it some day, some way, somehow. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it right now. Yeah.
So on the line of first dates, do you think it's okay to kiss or have sex on the first date? And disclaimer, have sex is for, older people.
Older people.
If we have any teens listening, probably shouldn't do that. But what do you ladies think?
If I was thinking about like my high school self, then like having sex on a first date, like dang, you're going way too far. But like now that I am a bit older, it's like that's pretty normal in today's society, I feel, right?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I personally wouldn't do it. I think I have too much respect for myself to not initiate anything like that or be involved in that. But if that's you, like totally go for it. Like
Yeah.
no shame. I think I'll probably save the kiss for another date too.
So you want to do the first kiss,
Yeah,
On the
I
first
probably
date.
wouldn't. I think that's too soon for me.
even if you really like him, like Va? Did you Va kiss on your first date?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
It was a few dates down.
Like the official date, official girlfriend and boyfriend date.
I think so.
Like you kiss or you didn't kiss.
The first official boyfriend girlfriend date. I don't remember the first official boyfriend girlfriend.
Date.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, when he asked me to be his girlfriend, and then when he brought me back home, then we had our first kiss. Yeah, that was after a few dates too. So we knew each other for a little bit. We were dating, going on dates, talking to each other, and then that happened. So it wasn't on the very first date and the first time we ever met.
I would say on the first date, I probably wouldn't have sex or kiss just because, like, I'm still trying to get to know them. Yeah, I think it'd be too early too. And I don't think I would know what I'm getting myself into.
I feel like you have to build up to that part of the relationship. Like if you kiss first and everything happens, then you're kind of like, what's next?
Yeah.
Right?
And I think it also depends on what kind of dates you're looking for. Is this like a casual date? You know, if this is a casual date, sure. If I just want to go on dates and hook up with people, then yeah, let's do
Right.
it.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it just
Right.
really depends.
Yeah.
And there's no shame against that. As long as you know what you're getting yourself into.
So true. So how would you know if you want to go on a second date with this person? Is it like the first date vibes, or even if the first date is bad, will you try it again?
I feel like the first date is really important. It's like the first impression, you
right.
know? Like we could be friends, but you ask me to date, this is different. This is special. I'm trying to see if I see any potential in you. And so I think if on our first date, if I'm not really feeling it, or I feel like the vibe is not there, there's not a lot of chemistry, I think I would know that I don't want a second date.
I agree. Because for Tutor and I, we went on our first date. That was like, I didn't catch that kind of vibe, or there was like no fire or whatever, no spark. And so I ghosted him for like a year and a half. And then we went on another date, and I still didn't feel that that spark or anything. So like it kind of made me feel like I didn't want to go on a next date.
So then how did he become your hubby then?
Yeah. When did that fire start?
And let's not go there today.
Okay.
Let's save that for another day, another podcast. But yeah, I think, like what Pa Houa said, the first date is very important because it kind of sets like the vibe.
Yeah, thinking back to my first relationship, I think it was the fact that someone was interested in me, and they expressed that they wanted to be in a relationship with me and date me and get to know me. I was like, oh wow, like no one's ever done this before. Like, okay, let's do it. And then we end up becoming boyfriend, girlfriend without like really getting to know each other first, you know? So that was kind of awkward now that you think about it. And as I reflect about my high school days. But for Va, I don't want to say I knew, but like after our first date, it was like, oh, I feel like I can see you again. Like I feel like we have a lot to talk about, and we had a really good conversation, and that I could definitely see us going out again. And I think we had that spark right away, or to me, I feel like we had that spark right
Oh,
away.
that's cute.
Yeah, and I think the conversations you have on your first date really set the standard to
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
like following dates or how you really feel about this individual.
Yeah. So how long should you wait until? How long should you wait after the first date to message the person then?
Right away.
Hey, I had a really good time.
That's what I thought too. Like I thought it was fine to message them right away because
Yeah.
after my first date with Va, like I messaged him right after when I got to class. I was like, "Hey, thanks for treating me out to tea. I really had a good time. We should do this again." And he was like, "Whoa!" Like she messaged me back, or she messaged me, because he thought that maybe he should wait a while to message me
Don't do
after the
that.
date.
Why do guys do that?
I don't know. Maybe the anticipation,
Like
or
there's like the 3-day rule.
Yeah,
thing.
it's like
Yeah.
don't text, till
Yeah.
X amount of time. You don't want to
Yeah.
seem too needy or you don't want to come on too hard. So I gotta wait. I don't know. I don't know how
I
guys
think that's
come
what
up
he
with
was
it.
feeling. But I'm like, I had a good time. I'm going to tell you I had a good time.
Yeah, I don't know if I was having a good time and you don't text me back like that night, I'm gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, it's a turnoff.
Yeah, and I feel like
Yeah.
you made me feel as if like I did something wrong during the date or something.
Mhm.
You know? So I would appreciate that text right after our date, just to kind of follow up and like make sure like everything's cool on your end. Yeah. And we're on like the same page, like,
Right.
Yeah.
And I think even if he's not on the same page with me, if I text him be like, hey, I had a really good time, if he doesn't agree with me, at least let me know. You know that, oh hey, like this, it was a fun time, but I don't think I see this going on. I don't know how you would write that. But for him to at least respond back to me than to ghost me or to wait an hour
Right.
before they text me back.
Like, yeah, you know what a girl can think about during those 3 days that you wait to text her back?
Not even just 3 days,
She's
the
probably
next hour.
over-
Or like,
Yeah, it's overthinking everything. Overanalyzing.
Yeah. She's probably over you too by the time you text her back.
Yeah, for real, guys. So make sure you tell your girl you had a good time or not right away. Don't leave her unseen. That's the worst thing someone can do.
Like, yeah.
Yes, especially with technology today, you know who's been seen.
Mm-hmm.
Who's been left unseen and who hasn't.
Heck yeah.
Right.
All right, everyone, that's all that we have for today. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to comment down below about your first date experiences, what you think dating is, and anything else you want to share with us.
Yeah, and if you want to comment down below who you would like to bang, kill, and marry, you can do that as well in the comments below.
Yeah, we'll love to hear everyone's comments and what you thought about this podcast as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and while you're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us. Talk to y'all soon.
Bye.
Bye.